on News 3.
Hello, and thanks for joining us inside our award-winning locker room show. So, is Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson headed to the Washington Commanders? Head coach Ron Rivera has made it clear that the team is in the market for a QB, and what do you know, Wilson and his wife are hanging out with Washington defensive tackle Jonathan Allen at this week's Pro Bowl. Could this be a sign that Wilson has his eye on becoming a Commander? Probably not, but will Washington fans get their hopes up and blow it way out of proportion? Absolutely. While Wilson's skill set allows him to play for pretty much whatever team he wants, Washington would provide him with an array of offensive weapons like wide receiver Terry McLaurin and tight end Logan Thomas, among others. Talent that Rivera uses in his pitch for a quality QB.
I like our team. I like where we are. We got the number 6 ranked offensive line, so we have a chance to protect the guy. We've got a 1,000-yard rusher. We have a 1,000-yard receiver. I can go down the list.
Rivera shares that the team is looking at every avenue when it comes to finding a quarterback. So free agents, trade options, the draft, you name it. And if it's the draft where the team looks to find its future, a Virginia product has been turning heads. Former Liberty Flames QB, he is the talk of the town at this week's Senior Bowl. He's got a cannon setting the event's records for highest and average airspeed, and is voted top QB by his defensive teammates. Willis is expected to be drafted in the first or second round and has received a lot of attention from NFL coaches this week, including Hampton native and Steelers bench boss Mike Tomlin. Willis, he's not letting all the attention throw him off of his game, though.
I know they like to play mind games and stuff with each other and with us, so I just try to, stay calm, cool, and collected. I just be chilling. And just like I said, be myself in those interviews and let those guys know what I know and how we did things at Liberty. And I just try to, go out there and get better each day.
The Senior Bowl will be taking place tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. We'll take a quick break, but up next, we catch up with Commander star Jonathan Allen, who lives out a childhood dream this weekend. Welcome back inside our award-winning locker room show. We are 2 days away from the Pro Bowl, and 2 Commanders have been selected as starters. The event is old hat for guard Brandon Sheriff, who will make his 5th career Pro Bowl appearance. For defensive tackle Jonathan Allen, on the other hand, it is a first, and he's ready to live out a childhood dream.
It's my first time going. I have no expectations, no nothing. I'm just trying to go down there and have fun with my family and enjoy the whole entire process. I'm excited, man. It's a childhood dream coming true. I'm looking forward to it. I want to go out there and meet all the other guys, learn as much as I can, and just have fun.
Allen is the first Washington defensive tackle since 1983 to be named to the Pro Bowl, and the very first in franchise history at his position to be named a starter at the event. With the Pro Bowl approaching, that means we are just over a week away from the Super Bowl. Now, if you want to score some tickets to the big game, get ready to dig deep. Ticket brokers say that you will pay the highest prices ever to see the Rams and Bengals at LA's SoFi Stadium. The average price on the resale market is around $10,540 for just one ticket. Super Bowl 56 kicks off next Sunday, and it is the first Super Bowl played in LA in 29 years. An update on the investigation into the Washington Commanders' former workplace environment. After a handful of former employees testify on Capitol Hill yesterday, the House Committee on Oversight and Reform calls on NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to release the full findings of the investigation. The committee wants it by February 14th, just 10 days away, and threatens an alternate means of obtaining compliance. The goal of former Washington employees and members of Congress is for accountability by Washington after years of alleged inappropriate sexual and verbal abuse in the workplace. Still ahead, a local basketball team is currently a favorite to make it into March Madness. We're going to have more on college hoops when we return. We are already in February, which means March is up next, which means Madness is right around the corner. The NCAA tournament will be here before you know it, and right now it looks like there could be only 2 schools in Virginia that get in as conference champs. Bracketologist Joe Lenardi compiles a bunch of data to determine who has the best odds of making the tournament, and as of right now, has Norfolk State and Longwood as the two Virginia teams to win their conferences. The Spartans currently sit at 15-5 and are at the top of the MEAC's men's basketball standings. NSU is coming off of its first conference loss of the season and has some time to regroup, with their next game not taking place until next Saturday. Old Dominion men's hoops is back at Chartway Arena tomorrow, hosting Western Kentucky, and what the Monarchs hope will be their third straight win. ODU is 500 in conference play and currently sits at the middle of the pack in Conference USA East standings. The college basketball rivalry between Duke and UNC is no doubt one of the best rivalries in sports, and tomorrow marks the very last time Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski pays a visit to Chapel Hill. The Blue Devils coach, he's been there for 42 seasons now, and Coach K actually led Duke in the first ever game played at the Smith Center. That was back in January of 1986. The Blue Devils and Tar Heels each entered tomorrow's game on a 4-game win streak, and the matchup will be getting underway at 6 p.m.